I was thinking about the conversation I had with myself, but also it was just downloads that I was getting. And a lot of people, they end up attached to a bitter mentality where they end up holding on to all of the people and memories and occurrences that happened in their life, in their past, of people who did something to betray them, to hurt them, to disappoint them. People that they've treated well, people that they went out of their way, people that they let their guard down for, who betrayed them, hurt them, disappointed them, whatever. They end up embedded in this bitterness mentality, and they limit themselves from not being able to find the love that they're looking for. And the thing about it is that most people don't have a pure heart. For one, most people don't. They are very self-absorbed, self-centered. And even if they're not trying to go out of their way to hurt you, it's the way that they are, because they're not trying to be mindful about the words they speak. They're not trying to be aware of how they are, and to be unaware of yourself and unaware of the words you speak and unaware of being able to understand people emotionally, being emotionally intelligent. You will consequently hurt other people even without intending to. And so if you are the kind of person who is considerate of others, you're self-aware, you are trying to be mindful of how you speak and to read people emotionally and be considerate, most people don't have that ability. It's more of a gift if you do have that ability. And a lot of people don't have pure intentions. So if you've had one occurrence after another where people just did not return the love, return the respect, return the effort, return to you what you poured into them, don't let it discourage you from thinking that there's no one out there that will love you from a pure heart, from pure intention. Don't discourage yourself in thinking that there is no such thing, because there is. There is such a thing. Maybe it's not common, but there is such a person for you. There is such a thing. But the unfortunate truth is that through our hurt and our experiences, we can get embedded in a bitterness, victim mentality, and think that the efforts and the love and the things that we poured into other people who did not return it to us, that it will never be returned, when that is not the truth. What you sow is what you will reap. So if you are loving and kind, you may not reap it from the people that you sowed it into, but you will reap it. And I speak from experience, because I've had my fair share of disappointments. I've had my fair share of being hurt. I've had my fair share of being betrayed. And I've had my fair share of losses and dealings with people that were not fair to me. But I know that the love that I poured into people, the consideration, the kindness, the warmth, everything that I did for other people who did not return it to me, as well as went out of their way to betray me or to hurt me or to do something against me, whether it was intentional or not, I can't worry about what they did not return to me, because I know that whatever and whoever is meant for me will gravitate towards me in the timing that it is supposed to happen. But when you are in a standstill and you are in this limbo where it seems like what you are looking to harvest isn't here yet, and that continues to be your focus, your focal point, is that the return that you're looking for, it's just like a job. You expect a paycheck. Well, a lot of people are not loving. A lot of people are not kind. A lot of people are not pure-hearted. But regardless, whoever did not return good to you, that you put good into, it will return to you from someone different. It will return to you. You will harvest what you invest in. So if you invest in bitterness and meanness and anger and things that are bringing harm not only to yourself but others because of some anger or resentment or something deep down on the inside of you that has planted itself due to experiences in life, you're going to reap that. And I don't mean that in a hateful way that is unfeeling and kind, because many people go through traumatic things, but you have to grieve whatever happened to you. You have to do whatever you need to in order to feel the emotion that you are entitled to, of being hurt, of being betrayed, of being abandoned, whatever has happened. Allow yourself to feel that emotion or feel whatever it is that you need to feel, and give yourself the compassion, give yourself the kindness, give yourself the love, and do this as long as you need to do it in order for you to get to the point that you don't feel like you need to readdress it. Give yourself enough time to give compassion to yourself, forgiveness to yourself, love to yourself, kindness to yourself, care to yourself, attention to yourself. Do that regarding whatever it is that is causing a hold on you, to hold on to things that really bring you harm and do you no good by being angry and bitter and resentful and whatever else that you're carrying on. Do that every day. Give yourself the self-care, the time, the love, the kindness, the compassion. Do it every day. Make time every day to do that until you get to the point that you are okay. I don't mean that you forget what happened. I don't mean that you forget who did you wrong, whether it was intentional or not. Just where you feel okay and you don't have those people or those things haunting you every day, and you can move forward by emotionally, mentally, and physically healing from whatever it is you're holding on to. Because one day, if you start giving yourself the love, the compassion, the kindness, the patience, the forgiveness, whatever you specifically need to give to yourself that you didn't get from other people, you're going to find a person or persons in the future who will give it to you in return. Don't worry about the people who did not give you what you needed, or as a matter of fact, went out of their way to do wrong against you, whether it was intentional or not. There is someone who will return your love, return your kindness, return what you pour in, but be selective and be cautious and learn from who you poured into before and the patterns of that person, so that way you don't get caught up in that cycle again. But there is someone out there with pure intentions, a pure heart, and they will love you on the level that you love yourself. They will pour into you just like you pour into them. There is someone out there. And if you need to do this, because I was thinking about doing this to myself, I'm a visual person. My subconscious downloads subliminals, not just hearing. I have to visualize things. And that's what helps me regarding meditations to absorb into my subconscious. So if you need to, make a video or a slideshow of the things that you want. So if you are wanting to travel to certain places, make a slideshow or a video of that and watch it 15-20 minutes a day before you go to bed, where you are at that level. I can't remember if it's delta or theta, where your subconscious will absorb that and you'll start attracting the things you want, not what you don't want. If it's a family, make a video or a slideshow of a husband and wife and children that are happy and, having a good time with each other. Let that absorb into your subconscious. Whatever it is that you are wanting to attract, that you want your subconscious to grab onto, that is going to be a positive outcome that you want, make a slideshow or a video of that specific thing. If it's a job, if it's a place you want to visit, if it's whatever it is in life. For instance, I want to travel to places. I want a family. I want different things. So I would make a video or a slideshow that gives me those visual pictures, but also add in the sound of theta waves or delta waves. I can't remember which one it is. With the video or the slideshow, 15 to 20 minutes before you go to bed, and do it every single day. So your subconscious is downloading what you do want and trashing what you don't want, sitting in your subconscious that is self-sabotaging yourself to not bring you the things you would really like. Get rid of the things that no longer serve you to be embedded in your subconscious and start, depositing all the visuals that you want your subconscious to focus on. And over a period of time, if you do it every single night, 15-20 minutes before bed, and you do that visual and you do the theta waves and you watch the video and listen to the theta waves, over a period of time, your subconscious will start redirecting its attention to what you want to attract. And then that will bring it in and you'll see it change.